Thanks for clicking on this Keep Texans Beautiful video. Joining me now is John Blair, President and CEO of Ogle Schools. Our focus here today is to talk about the standard hours it takes to earn a cosmetology license here in the state of Texas, which is 1,500 hours. But John, tell us about why there's some concern about reducing that to 1,000 hours.
I've taken a hard look at the curriculum as it stands. I've paired up with some of the other premier cosmetology training institutions in the state, and we feel the curriculum is at the right level today. The average hours in the country is 1,600, so we're at 1,500 now. There are a few outliers that are much higher and much lower, but we believe reducing it any further, students won't be prepared to be a successful cosmetologist in terms of having the skills necessary, the amount of practice they need, especially around public safety, because they are working with chemicals.
There's about 25,000 students across the state of Texas, but if I were a student and I heard this, to reduce to 1,000 hours, I'd be okay with that, wouldn't I?
I don't know if you necessarily would, because right now students in the program that they're in, they come out and they are licensed professionals and ready to be successful in a career. I think just stopping things at 1,000 hours when they go to work for a salon, I think they're going to find that they're going to have to come in at quite a low level, and the business owner that they may be working for may not be equipped to provide some of the additional training they need to be successful and ultimately earn the income that they're looking to produce for themselves and their families after going through a program.
Does a reduction in hours reduce the value of a cosmetology license?
I think at the end of the day, if you look across the various states, the pricing is similar. So the debt load students take on is in a similar ballpark. So I think what will end up happening is students will end up paying a similar price, but get less education for it, which we don't want to happen.
So is this an issue that affects private for-profit schools?
It doesn't. It's across the board. The state cosmetology hours are a requirement whether you're a junior college or a private education company.
So John, what would be lost in instruction hours if it was reduced from 1,500 hours to 1,000 hours?
Yeah, I think you can look at it really in three prongs. I think the student will come out and not be fully prepared to be successful day one in the industry. I think the public could be at risk in terms of ladies in the salon getting their hair styled. I mean, you've got students working with chemicals. Have they been properly trained and had the appropriate practice? And then from a small business owner standpoint, you know, employers looking to hire stylists, are they going to be game ready and ready to come in and produce in that business and produce in the economy? Or is the small business owner now going to have to implement training programs to help fill that gap of what they hope the beauty schools were able to achieve over the course of the program?
So John, why is this issue so important to Texans?
Well, again, I believe at the end of the day, the curriculum hours are at the right level to prepare students for their craft, as well as prepare them to work with the public and keep them safe. Texas also being as rural as it is, stylists come out and have the ability to have a broad skill set and do hair, skin, and nails versus just a specialized area. And we want to keep making Texans beautiful. We believe the instruction we provide is the perfect amount and at a high caliber level for both students and the public.
Well, John, thank you very much for your time. John Blair, President and CEO of Ogle Schools. And if you're interested in keeping Texans beautiful, head on over to the digital petition and sign up.